We'll also see the former president back at the southern border tomorrow as Trump heads to South Texas and the Rio Grande Valley. He'll be with Texas Governor Greg Abbott, an ardent Trumper who has promised to complete Trump's wall with state funds and private donations. Some House Republicans plan on joining the trip. But Lisa, I am old enough to remember among our modern presidents a courtesy period of silence when former presidents would disappear for at 6 months minimum, sometimes years at a time. They would go away. They would remain silent and let the new person take over and build their agenda. We are long since that being shattered. But given that, how unusual is this trip to the Texas border, which is obviously going to be red meat to the Trump-friendly media, with the governor of Texas, with a delegation of Republican members of Congress, that this spectacle we're going to see tomorrow?
Look, I think it is, of course, highly unusual for a former president to be out there essentially campaigning in some form during his successor's term. I think what's particularly interesting about this moment for President Trump is it's coming at a point where he is facing a little bit of greater scrutiny and greater accountability. You have this case against his company, and that we're expecting to hear some kind of finding in at the Manhattan DA. You have this commission investigating the January 6th siege that's going to be happening in Congress. And you also have this series of books coming out with really explosive allegations about some of the happenings during his administration. So I think in some ways this is an effort by former President Trump to kind of rehash the greatest hits, to go back to the central message of his campaign, which of course was build the wall, go back to the border, which is a weak point for the Biden administration. Even folks who work in the White House will say that they know politically that they have a weakness there on the border issue. It's clear in the polling. And so I think that former President Trump sees some real opportunity here to not only rev up his base as he's want to do, but also perhaps score a few political points on his successor.